Joe again from Central Virginia. It is September. It's still, I guess it's actually mid-September, and I'm going to do a little bit more planting. I've got some radishes already coming up in my garden, and my fall crops are underway. But I'm going to go ahead and stick some more radishes in and maybe a little bit of spinach. And also I'm going to sow some Chinese yellow cabbage as well, because this is a cabbage, a winter cabbage, that really wants it cold. So I'm going to hope to get it germinated here and growing into the fall. And I think it'll persist growing and be good even in December. So it is supposed to germinate in about 10 days. So that could be a while. We'll see. And it only needs 4 to 6 hours of direct sun a day. And as the sunlight diminishes, now that we're approaching the fall equinox, sunlight is going to become an increasing factor in the garden. So let's go ahead and see where we can tuck in some of these things. Here is one of my areas where I've had a difficult time really getting some things to grow this summer. I have planted this area in with some chard, and I don't have much coming up. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and put some radishes in here and see if I can get some of this soil going again. I don't know what the issue is with this. I don't want to just put them all over the place in the garden, because at this time of year, and as we move into the autumn months, part of my time is going to be spent clearing out the garden and preparing it for the winter months. But I do want to have a few things growing, and I do want to keep those in kind of a tight area. Now, this soil is plenty friable. I'm going to put some different kinds of little guys in here. I'm going to put some cherry bells. I think those are supposed to be pretty fast growing. I'll put a couple seeds in each spot and see what we get. These are the redhead radishes. Those were really nice radishes that I had growing in the spring. They were pretty hardy too. Let's see if we can get a row growing here. Purple plum. Okay, radishes, please grow. My experience is radishes don't take a lot of work. They don't want to have fussy soil. They don't want to be, they want to be watered, but they're just not real fussy plants. Over here in this jungle of a spot, I'm going to plant some Chinese winter cabbages. I've got some kale coming up here. I've got some beans that have not thrived. I'm just going to pull those out. Not sure exactly what was going on with those. I'm going to give a little bit of a dig. I didn't have good luck growing this last winter, but I think I just had it. It was too much underneath the shadow of the Brussels sprouts. I have kale coming up in front. Need some in here, just in a row. We'll see what comes up. I always say, let's see what comes up. We got some growing on in here. I can always put another Choi in here. If I don't have extra seeds. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of seeds. I thought I had plenty of these little seeds. Some seed companies give you more and some give you less. I guess this company doesn't give as many. All right, so we got 2 rows of those. So I have some red Russian kale and some prized Choi, which I'll put in there. And put some kale in. See what we get sprouting. This is red Russian kale. That's a really nice one because it lasts well into the winter and gives you lots of good kale to have early in the winter and early spring, and then it'll go to flower along about the time you want to start bringing some pollinators in here. Kale, yes, we love it. A bed. And in goes the prized Choi. Here at this end, prized Choi. It's a really nice Asian green. All of these are brassicas. We'll just kind of do a little row down. See what we can get growing. Here goes the water. Get it good and saturated. You can see my sunlight is starting to get into that golden time of day, which is a beautiful time of day. And I'm just going to go and plant a few more things here. in another few days, then or a week or two, I might show you how this fall garden is progressing. I have some things that are doing well in here. My kales and my cabbages and radishes that I planted under cover are doing great. I've had grasshoppers come in and mow down every single beet that I have planted, so I'm not happy about that. But I've got some little kales coming up over here and some carrots coming up in the bags as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get some of those things harvested in this fall. I thank you so much for watching. I hope your garden's growing well. Take care. Bye. So Lindra's, let's see if we can get some beets going again.